covering the Villages for you. This is VNN. Welcome to your Lifestyle News Show with TK Cross and meteorologist Ashley Baylor.
Welcome to VNN's Lifestyle Show. I'm TK Cross.
And I'm meteorologist Ashley Baylor.
Whoa, Ashley, the humidity has been out of control. I mean, my hair.
It's a 12 out of 10. It really is.
It is pretty.
And I mean, we're not even really into July and August when it does get a little bit worse, but we're managing. If this is your first summer in Florida, yeah, this is just a little teaser for the next couple of months. Let's talk about your Friday. Of course, it is going to be a hot and muggy day here in the Villages. We are looking at a mix of sun and clouds, and just like the past couple of days, there will be a chance for an afternoon shower or thunderstorm. And of course, when that rain comes down, you'll notice it does cool the air, but it doesn't drop the humidity. So at times it may feel like it's a sauna out there. Now, here's what I want you to know is that we did get an update from Colorado State University as to what they anticipate for the 2026 Atlantic hurricane season. As you can see, they've dropped the numbers a little bit for named storms, hurricanes, and for the most part, major hurricanes as well. So big reasons behind this. We're going to dive into that in just a little bit. But before I send you over to TK, I want you to be aware we have 2 half-hour hurricane specials that will be running from time to time right here on VNN. And you can also check them out on YouTube. Just search for Villages News Network.
Thank you, Ashley. Well, if you're feeling the groove, that means it's time to move it, just like these villagers who are dancing to the rhythm and getting a workout at the same time. We'll show you how these dance moves help residents stay fit as we take you on the go to Eisenhower Recreation.
VNN was on the go with Whit Watson.
Today we're on the go at Eisenhower Recreation, and here in the Villages, it's starting to get hot. It's about that time of year. So what do you do if you want to keep fit but stay indoors during these hot summer months? Well, one option right here at Eisenhower is aerobic dance.
I like to tell people who did jazzercise, this is just like that, except that we have to do our own choreography and it's free.
We have people who do light. We teach it as low impact. We have people who do high impact. So we have all kinds of levels in the class. And, you know, we've been doing this for 10 years, and very few people have left and say, I can't do that.
I just love what I'm doing. As I said, I've been doing that. I started teaching jazzercise in 1985. I've never stopped. I am the second oldest person in the and I just love it. I love the exercise. I love the music. It's just lots of fun.
The most fun is coming to class, I think, is that people enjoy each other. And we have a lot of groups in here, and people talk. They come half hour, 45 minutes early, just so they can sit around and chat with each other. So they make friends doing something that they all enjoy doing, and that carries over outside of class. And that's what you want here in the Villages.
On the go in the Villages, I'm Whit Watson.
Later in the show, Camp Villages is in full swing, and now you can add dragon boating to the list of fun activities.
My daughter absolutely loves Camp Villages. She's going to be doing it with her grandparents, of course. Now, of course, if your kids are going to be out at Camp Villages, make sure they're wearing plenty of sunscreen and that they stay hydrated. And speaking of sunscreen, let's check out your UV index before we head to break. It is going to be a 10 going into your Friday, which is very high. So when it comes to the sunscreen, make sure you're applying at least SPF 30, if not SPF 50. And if you're going to be in and out of the pool, make sure you keep reapplying because it'll only take 30 minutes before you start to get a nasty sunburn. Of course, you also want to take breaks in the shade or air-conditioned areas and try to limit your strenuous outdoor activity between 10 and 4. Try to do it early in the morning or after 4 o'clock, at least once we start to lose the serious heat of the day.
The VNN UV Index, presented by Care Dermatology, with offices in the Villages and Fruitland Park. Call 352-218-3211 or visit caredermatology.com.
I'm Linda, here with your Recreation Roundup. Camp Villages is going well, and if your grandchildren are arriving later this summer, registration for week 5 through 9 begins Thursday, June 18th. You can register online at districtgov.org or by visiting any at-your-service location. Registration opens at 8:30 a.m. As a friendly reminder, please always carry your original Villages ID or a guest ID with a photo ID. Only original copies of ID cards are accepted at all recreation centers. All rules and regulations posted in the recreation facilities should be followed at all times.
Innovative Concrete Coatings is the area's local premier concrete coating company. When it comes to concrete coatings, there is a difference. We are the only local authorized dealer of Pentec industrial coatings. Our polyurea is superior to epoxy products. We offer the most advanced concrete coating for residential and industrial applications, driveways, garages, shops, hangars, and so much more.
For a beautiful, long-lasting, slip-resistant concrete coatings, call Innovative Concrete Coatings today.
When you visit Cody's, you're walking into a great bar with fantastic drink options, including 2-for-1 happy hour, and a very cool place to eat with great food and phenomenal service.
I love the BOGO fajitas every Wednesday, and we love coming here and feel like family.
Just like family, with loads of smiles for you at Cody's Original Roadhouse in Brownwood and Lake Sumter Landing.
Now at Cartworld, the ultimate village party machine, introducing the new 2026 Club Car Crew. Great for tailgating at the squares or just cruising with family and friends. Street legal with lithium power. This game-changing vehicle is designed with fun in mind. Club Car, the #1 car and American-made since 1958. Visit our modern showroom for a test drive today. Cartworld Golf Cars, located on Highway 27-441, 1 block north of County Road 466 in Lady Lake, proudly serving Central Florida for over 38 years.
Storm season is here in Central Florida, but the real question is whether your home is ready. Renewal by Andersen is offering storm season savings with buy one, get one 40% off windows and doors. Plus 0 down, 0 payments, and 0% interest for 1 full year. Renewal by Andersen's Acclaim Impact windows are built for Florida homes and designed to stand up to severe weather. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free design consultation. Renewal by Andersen.
VNN and WVLG are hitting the road. Join me, Whit Watson, and VNN's Joel Peterson as we take you on the mission of meeting residents across the Villages, showcasing their groups and events. From sports, hobbies, dance, to arts, we cover it all. Find it here every Tuesday and Thursday.
So keep an eye out. We might find you on the go on VNN.
Here's your Villages forecast from the VNN Weather Team, presented by Sunshine Air Conditioning and Electrical. Here's meteorologist Ashley Baylor.
All right, so I was talking about this earlier, how Colorado State University did a June update for the 2026 Atlantic hurricane season. They originally had their forecast come out in early April, and they do monthly updates. So this is their latest update. Now they are calling for 11 named storms. That is a drop from their original forecast, which was calling for 13 named storms. And originally they were calling for 7 hurricanes. Now they've dropped that to 5, but they still expect that we could potentially see 2 major hurricanes. That means winds category 3 or higher, winds over 111 miles per hour. So it's actually a good sign for us that they've dropped the numbers a little bit, but we know as Floridians, it only takes one to have that lasting impact. So even though this is all a good sign, we're not going to turn our back on the ocean. Remember, Hurricane Andrew happened during a strong El Nino year, and that's the reason behind these lower numbers or potentially quieter season, is that they really anticipate that a very strong El Nino is going to emerge as we get into the peak of hurricane season. So that's why, they're thinking, okay, this actually may be a quiet year for the first time in a while for us, and we certainly hope that happens. We hope we get a repeat of 2025 where we don't get any landfalling hurricanes, but at this point, it's only time will tell. All right, let's talk about your Friday. Temperatures are going to be in the low 90s, but it will feel hotter due to the high humidity. It is going to feel more like it's in the upper 90s, if not around 100, possibly 101 as we go into the afternoon. So take this heat seriously. Going into the afternoon, we do run the risk for a shower or thunderstorm, but as I said before, even though that rain kind of temporarily cools the air, it doesn't drop the humidity. So it really feels like a sauna. If you thought just with the sun and humidity alone that it was a 12 out of 10, it gets worse when you get that passing thunder shower. Now, as we go through Friday night, we will have scatter clouds. It is going to stay muggy, so keep those fans and air conditioners going as temperatures are only expected to bottom out in the mid-70s. Looking ahead to your Saturday, it's going to be that little bit hotter. Temperatures are going to top out in the mid-90s, which is easily going to put the heat index over 100. Once again, we do have a chance for some pop-up showers and thunderstorms. It's at least a good thing that we get these big puffy fair weather cumulus clouds on these hot days because they move over that blazing sunshine and give us some temporary shade. So looking at your entire weekend here, notice temperatures are going to stay in the low to mid 90s right through Saturday on into Sunday. Each afternoon will feature a chance for a couple passing showers and thunderstorms. Now let's go ahead and break down the temperature versus the heat index over the next few days. This really helps you probably understand how we factor in the temperatures, the dew points to get the heat index, which is what it will feel like outside. So on Friday, again, we're calling for a high of 93. Dew point, for the most part, will average around 72 degrees. It'll be a little higher in the morning and then kind of come down through the afternoon. So that'll put the heat index around 101. But notice on Saturday, just with that slight bump of the number, 94, 73 degree dew point, that puts the heat index right around 103. So just know it is going to feel like it's in the upper 90s to low 100s for the next several days. All right, let's check out your 7-day forecast where, again, you get kind of a breakdown of the numbers here. Temperatures are going to stay in the low to mid 90s over the next several days. As I said, every single afternoon at this point is going to feature a chance for a pop-up shower or thunderstorm. If we were even hoping for any relief going through the overnight hours, well, unfortunately, that's not in this 7-day forecast either. You can see the overnight lows are going to be in the mid 70s. So your fans and air conditioners, make sure they're working, and at times they're probably going to be on full blast. Now, why don't you keep VNN on full blast? You can always check out our forecast updates right here on VNN. You can tune your radio to WVLG and check us out in the Village's Daily Sun.
Thanks for watching meteorologist Ashley Baylor, presented by Sunshine Air Conditioning and Electrical.
Coming up, how one local library is using a new technique to encourage kids to read books. But first, in order to keep facilities in the Villages well maintained, here are some temporary closures to consider as you plan your week.
When cleaning your air ducts, it's important to clean the entire system. An air duct cleaning from Stanley Steamer removes pounds of trapped dirt, dust, and allergens from your home completely. The cleaning improves your home's indoor air quality, keeps your home cleaner longer, and can even improve the efficiency of your HVAC system. We want you to have the cleanest and healthiest indoor air possible, so call for a free inspection today.
Stanley Steamer gets your home cleaner.
Because most of our consumers are buying their first Sonesta awning or screen, it's important for them to understand that the benefits are more than just an awning over their patio. It's retractable. At the push of a button, if a storm is coming out of nowhere or a hurricane happens to be coming through the state, at the push of a button, they can roll it up and know that that awning is as strong as the wall that it's installed on.
Well, since we've added the awning, this area now becomes usable all day long, where we can sit out here in the pool and it completely covers it, and it's really nice. And now we use the pool more often and we spend more time out here. If without it, we did not spend much time out here in the afternoon because it was just too hot. It was just too hot.
So I wanted to have an awning on my patio, got a card in the mail from Sonesta, called, salesman came, spent some time with me, sent out a professional to measure the job, came, measured, the installers came, did a great job. From start to finish, it was so pleasurable, it met all my expectations.
We also offer LED lights as a feature for the retractable awnings, so you can be out there in the evening time. We also have a wireless smart drop valance. As the sun begins to set, if your back patio or backyard area faces west with a smart drop valance from Sonesta, you can block that sun and still enjoy your outdoor patio area in the evening.
We offer the best options, the biggest sizes. We go up to 15-foot projection over your patio, up to a 40-foot width, but it's custom made for you. So we can make it down to the inch. If you want it 22 foot 6 inches, we can do that. We have hundreds of fabrics. We have hundreds of fabrics in stock. So when you place the order, we're the fastest that can produce your awning because we have everything sitting here ready and waiting for you to place your order.
Sonesta is sun when you want it and shade when you need it.
Call today, mention VNN, and get 25% off to honor America's semi-quincentennial celebration, our 250th birthday.
Camp Villages is a great way to get the grandkids out and active while they're visiting with grandparents here in the Villages. And you can add dragon boating to the long list of activities for kids to take part in. This Boat Rocks of the Grandmaster Dragon Boating Club is turning Lake Sumter Landing into a Camp Villages site for 2 days, June 18th from 8 to 10 a.m. and again on July 23rd. The mission of the club is to introduce teenagers to the sport of dragon boating, giving them the opportunity to experience it firsthand. During the 2 Camp Villages dates, members of This Boat Rocks will teach teens 13 to 16 all the aspects of the sport. Whether teens are looking for a new challenge or if they simply want to get out on the water, this Camp Villages opportunity is a chance to try something different. Coming up, the annual Health and Wellness Expo is right around the corner with a new speaker series to get you motivated for better health. We'll let you know when and where.
Stay with us. More Villages lifestyle news is coming up right after this on VNN.
How old do I feel inside? Some days it's 21, some days it's 76 and almost 77. I'm Becky, and I've been with Centerwell a little over 5 years. Oh, my doctor makes me feel good about my age because she makes me feel like I'm taking better care of myself, and she listens. She takes whatever time we need, none of this 15 minutes out the door kind of thing. And then sometimes we get a little social because she travels, I travel a little bit. I look forward to seeing my doctor whenever I have an appointment. Centerwell always makes us feel like family, and they all know me behind the desk, so I barely open the door. Hi, Becky, how are you? My health is very important to me because if I don't get up and move, my body's going, what the heck is going on? I did musical theater for 40 years, and now I'm retired, happily retired. I always feel very lucky. Every day's precious.
Choose a senior-focused doctor who makes you feel heard, not hurried. Schedule a tour today. Centerwell Senior Primary Care. It's about time.
Talk about the benefits of some of these brands
the warranties, and just many of the different varieties that you've got here?
There's literally thousands of different flooring that you can get, and you know, the name brands are pretty important. The warranty is only as good as the company that stands behind it, and if they're still in business. So we tend to stay with the major companies like the Mohawks, Karastan, you know, Dow Tile. These are name brands that have been around a long, long time. And not only is the warranty from the factory important and stuff, but it's also from who you purchase it from. Many dealers and stuff use subcontractors, and your warranty is good with the subcontractor. We use subcontractors as well, but what we do and stuff is we don't make the subcontractor come back to your house at his time. We take care of it. So we stand behind the product from the day. We have a lifetime installation guarantee. As long as you own it, we're going to stand behind it.
If they're a first-time buyer or considering just updating what they've already got, what would you like people to know about Great Lakes?
I would like everybody to know that, you know, we are no pressure. We are here just to help you find the right product, take as much time. You know, some people I think get excited. There's so many choices. You know, by all means, take as many as you need to take them home, look at the colors, looking at your lighting, ask us questions. You know, the internet has a lot of information, some good, some not so helpful, but you know, we're here to help. And if it takes a year to pick your flooring, that's okay with us. We'll be here.
What can people find at GreatLakesCarpet.com?
One of the most helpful things is we have a room visualizer that you can take a picture of your room at home, put it in the visualizer, and visualize all the different products right on your computer at home.
Tom Urban is the general manager. Thanks a lot for joining us on Ask the Expert.
Reading books is quickly becoming an antiquated pastime, but Lady Lake Library aims to change that trend. Reading out loud can help improve literacy skills, and as technology and screens seem to be taking over our lives, the Stories with Scarlett program offers children the opportunity to practice their reading skills with a furry friend, Scarlett the reading dog. Scarlett is a registered therapy dog whose calm demeanor helps children feel more comfortable reading out loud. The program is held once a week, allowing children to get in a lot of practice. The next event will be held from 3 to 4 p.m. on Wednesday, June 17th at the Lady Lake Public Library, 225 West Guava Street in Lady Lake. Part of living the Village's lifestyle includes being vigilant about your own health and wellness. And thankfully, there is no shortage of helpful information to encourage you to live your very best life. The Village's Homeowners Advocates mission to help make the community the healthiest hometown in America is taking it up a notch as it gets set to host its 4th annual Health and Wellness Expo coming up this November. And in anticipation of that well-received event, the VHA will launch a new speaker series dedicated to wellness. Dr. Tyler Long will kick off the series with his presentation, Skin Cancer in the 21st Century, at 1 p.m. on June 17th at the Old Mill Playhouse at Lake Sumter Landing. The speaker series will continue with seminars featuring different health professionals in September and October, leading up to the November 20th Expo. Presentations are open to the public and seating is limited and available on a first-come, first-served basis. Admission is free, but you must register, which you can do at thevha.net/events. After the break, meteorologist Ashley Baylor has your forecast for the Town Square's nightly performances. But first, we'll take a look at some upcoming shows in the days ahead, brought to you by the Village's Entertainment.
So where do we get all of this started, and how do you assist us in moving this right along quickly, hopefully?
Yes, so the first step is really we offer a complimentary in-home consultation where one of our expert design consultants will come, they'll meet you in your home, they'll assess your current window situation, they'll work to understand your goals and your needs and wants with your replacement windows and doors, and then we'll provide that quote. But the great thing is it's no obligation. So we are there to help. We are there to consult and to provide you with options and help you find that dream replacement, windows and doors situation. But there's no obligation as well.
So once I think I need windows and doors, Renewal is the place to go first and last, and you do everything.
Everything in between. So just you can call us, you can visit our website at bestwindowsflorida.com and fill out a form, and we try to make it as easy as possible on you.
You love the sunshine.
The sunshine. Sunshine.
It makes you happy.
So happy because I'm happy. Clap along.
You love great music. It makes you smile.
You make me smile. Make me smile. Just to see you smile.
Your Village's soundtrack. WVLG.
As a medical doctor, I've been involved in Alzheimer's research for almost 25 years. Everyone experiences a slight amount of memory loss as we age. That is absolutely normal. However, in some people, the memory loss continues to get worse. The good news is that most people that think they have a memory problem actually just have normal memory loss related to aging. If you would like to learn more, I would highly encourage you to attend one of my free weekly seminars. We cover topics such as what is the difference between dementia and Alzheimer's disease, and are there things I can do to make my brain more resistant to Alzheimer's disease? Please call our office today for a simple 30-minute free memory evaluation. We'll walk you through the steps, including testing your memory to even see if there's a problem. You may be invited to partake in our clinical research. Through clinical research, we are searching for new medications that may help slow the progression of this disease.
Welcome back. All right, Ashley, so the other day I noticed that it rained like just a quick deluge, and it dropped the temperature like 10 degrees in a matter of an hour. It was amazing.
Yeah, and then I was mentioning once the sun comes back out, you feel like you're in a sauna. So yeah, it drops temperature. It'd be nice if it would drop the humidity at all, but that's not how it goes, is it? All right, now we do have a chance for a passing thunder shower, unfortunately during live entertainment at the squares going into Friday evening, but that's kind of par for the course around here. And sometimes we get the Village's bubble that does hold, and all the storms just kind of dive around us. So maybe we'll get a night like that. Let's talk about who's going to be taking the stage Friday evening. If you're going to be heading up to Sawgrass, you can check out Uncle Bob's Rock Shop. And then at Sumter Landing, you can dance to Barfly. At Brownwood, it is going to be Johnny Wild and the Delights. At Spanish Springs, this has seemed very popular. Club Control featuring DJ Lou S. That has been making its way around all of the squares, and I think a lot of people have been enjoying it, at least just from the videos I've seen. And then Eastport has live entertainment Friday evening. The 789s, also a very popular group here in the Villages. So get out there early and enjoy it.
Yeah, I love the 789s. They're really good. Well, that's about all we've got for you today. Join us again tomorrow for another lifestyle show. And be sure to pick up a copy of today's Daily Sun. Tune your radio into WVLG. And as always, keep enjoying that active Villages lifestyle. We'll see ya.
Take care.
Thanks for watching your VNN Lifestyle News Show.